Good afternoon, good evening, good morning and good night. As you can see, I've got a little helper today in the garden. It's a Saturday and he's in the garden. Look, there's my little 8-month-old baby Seth. And I've also got another little helper today. Oh, I just got covered in mud. Thank you. It's my daughter Esme. She's my middle child and she's digging holes in what was prepared soil to transplant our strawberry plants in. So here we are, we're putting our strawberry plants in because they are flowering and fruiting already. So I've got my lovely little helper today and boy in the background helping. He wants to come and sit in the mud and he's not, so he's a bit sad. So I thought I'd just do a quick little hello. We're doing okay today. Oh, she's gone to give him his stick back because you know every little boy needs a stick while he's in the garden. And so that's what we're doing today. We're just going to put these strawberry plants in. We've got 15 plants, like I said, that are already flowering and fruiting because they're in the little mini greenhouse. They're getting far too hot thinking that's summer, but it's a lovely day outside today, so they won't get too shell shocked being moved out. And we'll give them a good old soaking once we plant them in, and hopefully we'll have a nice little bed of strawberries all the way down this long lovely patch. So we're going to get on and do that, and right next to my sweet corn, which is, where else would you put your strawberries but right next to your sweet corn. And next year the strawberries will take over the spot where the sweet corn is, so with all their little plants. But we'll get on and plant the strawberries up, and we'll catch you in a little bit. Is that deep enough? Compost.
Yep.
Give it some compost. Dig, 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 dig. Bit of goodness in.
Trying to eat food.
Bit more compost. Probably too much now. Oh, trying to help my helper. Happy children in the garden. Are you digging in the mud, dude? Yeah, look at that. Oh, lovely. You didn't bury that deep enough. Push it, squish it down. That's it. Squish it down.
Found a new bug.
A new bug. Lots of bugs in the garden.
Also that one.
Oh, it's a flying thing. It won't hurt you.
I don't like it.
No. Next hole. Dig, 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 dig. That's from Seven Dwarfs. The dwarfs go dig, 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 dig.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Yeah. There's a whole song about them digging.
I know,
In the mines, in the mines. Sorry, not very good at singing, but that just popped in my head when I said dig, 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 while you were digging, and that popped in my head. Now I was just playing around in my head. Now it's going to irritate everybody else now.
Yep.
But we're in the garden, in the garden. Yeah, that's plenty big enough. Look, well done. That was a good test.
That's what I was trying to do with that one.
Compost. Very wet compost. Give it a bit of extra goodness. I thought you might want to have done it.
No. Yeah, that is not a deep enough hole.
It's not deep, no, because we just filled it with compost.
Ow!
He's trying to get the pot. He wants the pot. Here, you have the pot then. You have the pot.
Help. I don't know where all the dirt went.
That's fine. That looks lovely. Lovely job. We're getting there. We're getting there.
He's gonna eat that pot.
No, he's not.
He eats everything.
He's just holding it. He's having a whale of time. Helping you. Brilliant idea. Dig, 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 dig. Why are you doing my job for me? Should have known you'd want to do strawberries because that's your favourite. When you were his size, you were sitting in the strawberry bed with me when I was weeding it. When we used to have an allotment, that was the small holdings technically, wasn't it? We used to live in the countryside. Can you remember any of that? No, she can't remember, but you used to sit just like he is, doing exactly what he's doing, playing with the muck, and used to throw the weeds. I'd pull them out of the ground and put them on the pile, and then you'd pick them up off the pile and throw them. I was weeding the strawberry plants and getting all the weeds from in between all the plants, which then, thank you, she just threw weed at me, and then that made them grow better. And you used to sit doing what he's doing.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could help.
I'm videoing you. You're my helper. I'm videoing you doing it.
You get dirt then.
You're doing a lovely job. It's just a lot weedier. The garden is just full of roots and weeds. I thought I'd dug through all this. No, because they're just so prolific. It'll be fine. The strawberries will grow fine in there.
Yeah, but it's hard to.
It is hard to dig a hole. I thought I'd done it enough, and I hadn't. I know.
Ew.
It's very hard. This is what happens when the garden's been left. That'll be fine. We'll put some nice compost in there.
I told you you'd eat it.
Nice compost in there, and then that'll be fine. That'll be fine. Put your strawberry in. How many more have we got to do? Another 6, I think. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, another 6 more to do. We'll have to go and get them. But well done. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night. It's Ruru again. I'm back in my garden. What am I doing now? I am doing carrots because my soil here is riddled with weeds, as you've seen in previous posts when we're trying to dig in the strawberries, or all the little videos about me chatting and digging. And as well as I can dig, there are still roots and things left over from brambles and the trees and things, the old plants. So I've done as much as I can, but the soil is just not good enough for carrots. So thanks to my dad, I have this wonderful pot here. It's polystyrene, and they don't recycle them anymore apparently. Anyway, I filled it with compost, as you can see. So it's really good compost. So hopefully I shall be able to grow carrots in it. So this is what I'm doing now. So while you can't really see what I'm digging or planting, but you've seen the tub, I've got some carrots. Yay! I've collected these for years and I've never been able to, because we didn't have a garden, and now I've got a garden. I'm gonna try. So these ones are Autumn King 2, and I've also got some rainbow carrots mixed. So I think I'm gonna do the Autumn King first, and then the rainbows at the front. So Autumn King, Autumn. I'm so excited to grow carrots. So we've got to do little drills, haven't we? How far apart do they need to go? How many carrots how many rows could I get in here, do you think? Probably 2 or 3 maybe. My dad has more polystyrene boxes, so I could get some more, but you've still got to have floor space, haven't you, to put them? And then that's something I can't grow underneath where I'm growing them. Currently this is right next to my greenhouse on a bit of mud that I haven't dug weeds out, so technically it's going to do like the no grow thing, because it's going to cover up the weeds that are underneath it and suppress the weeds while I'm growing carrots. So that is my plan. Right, we've done a little drill. It's meant to be about 1 inch. So we've done a drill. So we'll do, and you've got to do them really finely. So this is where patience come in, and I'll tell you now, I'm not very patient at all. So let's open these up. But if we try and be diligent and sow them very, very finely, then we won't have to pull too many out, because it's a bit of a waste, isn't it, pulling them out. These are tiny seed carrots. You can't see, can you? Can you see? No, of course you can't. Tiny, tiny, tiny little seeds, tiny. So we are going to try and do them without dropping them on the soil that I haven't prepared, and they've got to be like an inch apart. So we're going to have to be very, very careful, very, very careful, and pop them an inch apart. Now if we do like 2 per bit, then we can take one out and thin them. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. We've done 4 so far. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm getting there. You can't see me, can you? I'm at the wrong end of the thing. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, probably about 18 carrots. But I've doubled them up, so we'll just cover them back over. And this is very wet compost. They don't like to get dry, do they, carrots? So they'll be happy in this very wet compost. And then I've got some plastic boards, and I can put a plastic board on the top just until they shoot, because they like to stay moist, so I know that much. Right, we'll do another drill. Ah, shoot. We need a stick or something. Autumn King. So we know where the rows are. Because I reckon I could get 4 rows in here. I think I could do 4 rows. So I'm going to try and do another row of Autumn Kings. And see how we go. So make another drill. Make another drill. Am I still recording? I can't tell. Ah, the wind blew me over. So we're going to do another row of Autumn King. This is, like I said, the first time I've ever grown carrots. I've grown things for years. I used to share an allotment. I used to grow potatoes and things in my first ever flat garden, like 20 years ago. I've always been a grower. It runs in the family. My granddad was a farmer. I'm probably the only one who's really taken that on in their generations. My sister's really quite good. Her garden's really pretty. But I'm the one that likes to grow food. Everyone else, they like flowers and a pretty garden. My mum was really good. She grew amazing cactuses, my mum. Right, so I think I've done. I'm going to try and put the rest back in. Thousands of carrots, seeds. Where are you going to put them? I ain't got the space for them. I'd love to do more, but we always eat carrots. My son, he really likes carrots too. So wrap them up, save them. Maybe I will get another box and do another batch. But that's the Autumn Kings done. Yay! Should I show you? I'll spin you around and you can see. There we go. So there's the first row I did. They're sort of there, the first row. Autumn King carrot. And this is the second drill. Look, so I've put too many in. Look, there's 3 there. Look. 2 there. 2 there. 2 there. So I've tried to. There's a few there. So I've tried to do it thinly. Look. They say do it really, really thinly, but I've sort of spaced them out. So hopefully we'll get some decent sized carrots. And they've got enough space. So we don't want to be thinning them out if we don't need to. So hopefully we'll just cover them up, cover them up, cover them up, all nice and toasty, tuck them in, tuck them in all nice and toasty. Lovely. Right, I'll turn you back round so you can look at my lovely face. No, it's not really, but it's better than just looking at a pile of mud, isn't it? So we've now got 2 rows of Autumn Kings in, and then we'll do another drill and we'll put some rainbow carrots in. Oh, it's windy, it's getting windy. I'm so glad this is my last little job today. I could do some more digging, but it's not too bad weather, but I think I've done enough. That's a bit of blossom. Where did that come from? Who's got a blossom tree? A bit of blossom. I've got to turn round. Turn round, turn round. Right, so there we go. Where's the rainbow, mixed rainbow? So, never ever grown carrots before in my life, so I'm really excited to try and do this. And I got rainbow carrots, so I wonder what colour they're all going to come out. Didn't they just come out orange and purple? But I don't know. There's not so many in this one. But it's worth a try. So we're doing really thinly again like I did before. Try and do it so we didn't have to thin them out. I've done about 5, 6, 7. You just have to be, say I've done like 3 in that one. Just try and space them out so I don't have to do it later, because everybody moans about thinning out the carrots, don't they? Everybody moans about thinning out their carrots. So I'm like, if I do it thinly now, I won't have to thin them out later, will I? Right, so let's put them back in. It took me 10 minutes to do carrots, look. One more drill. Let's do one more drill. I reckon they got enough room in this box. I mean, how wide do you want carrots? They got that much space. So what's that? What, 3 inches? 4 inches between rows? So carrots. So they've got 1 inch. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night. It's good evening. No, probably good night actually. Anyway, it's Ruru here, and I was going to do a little video of planting seeds, but where I'm sitting is not very good light. This is kind of like the back house, outhouse near my back garden door, but there's nowhere really to put you, and you can't really see what I'm doing because of the light. So I thought I'd just run through some of the seeds I'm going to plant. This one is Feverfew. I planted most of these earlier on in the year, but it was too cold, and they've all like come up and then died straight away because it's too cold for them to handle it. Mostly herbs like Feverfew. My parsley and coriander came up, and then instead of keeping them until they were big enough, I put them in the outdoor mini greenhouse thinking, yay, they'll survive, and they didn't. They either got too hot or too damp and they died off, or they got eaten by slugs, which is kind of what I think, because there's some slugs on my snails some snails and slugs on my strawberries before I planted them out. So what I'm going to do is just tell you what I'm going to plant and then sort of snip it into a video with some photos maybe, possibly. So I'm doing parsley, coriander again because they both died. The only thing that really survived was my basil. I want to try and do dill because that didn't even take the first time. I got some lemongrass. It's probably a bit too late to plant chilies, but I put one in. I want to plant some more borage because there's food that are big enough now to plant out, so I want some more. Some more lemon balm, some peppermint and spearmint because they didn't come either. What else have we got? Peppermint, spearmint, I just said parsley. There's some holy basil and the Feverfew. So I've got a few things to plant out in hopes that now it's slightly warmer they will survive, and I'll keep them until they're big enough to survive the outdoors, and instead of putting them in the greenhouse I'll just put them outdoors. I've just got a little kitten. Can't say hello. Hello, this is my cat Tigress, and yeah, she's just come to say hello because I've got my little, hold on, my little seed digging gardening tray. Most people use these when they harvest, but it's not harvesting season, so at the moment it's got my gloves in it and tools and pots and compost ready to put into the seed tray, which is what I'm doing. So you can see what I'm doing now, look. So it's all good. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sort of filling up these. That's got lemongrass in it, this one, so cover that up. That's got my chilli in it, cover that up. There we go, sorted, ready to plant whatever I'm going to plant in. As you can see, I've got some chamomile already growing in there, but everything else has died off, so I need to plant that out really. Maybe I should pot that on, maybe I'll do that, pot that on. So I've got lots to do. So as I cannot hold this and pot on, I'm gonna leave it there because I can't do it. There's nowhere to stand you, so, and the tripod is I don't know where. So I'm gonna leave it there, and I will catch you next time, hopefully in the garden, because it won't be wet to sit down or windy like it has been today. Mental health check-in. Not doing the best today myself, which is why I'm planting seeds, because it cheers me up and makes me hopeful. So do something productive and happy and positive, and I'll catch you in the garden.